Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
What's up, everybody? Good morning. What do we got today? Nothing on the calendar, right? Not a whole lot.
Artlist.io.
And it's a holiday, so volume's going to be pretty low today. Toss on my view ops here.
Music licensing reimagined.
Looks like the coffee's ready.
Artlist.io. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Good morning, good morning. What do we got? Hey, good morning, Jose. How you doing? It's not a whole lot of more volume this morning. We do have a bullish fair value gap here. We're kind of sitting on. Let's see here. This is a 5 minutes.
Artlist.io.
Not bad. I had another late hockey game last night, so I'm a little tired.
Artlist.io.
But other than that, I'm doing pretty good. Obviously, not really expecting too much out of the price action today. But you never know.
Music licensing reimagined.
Might get something. Might get some action.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, it might be like watching paint dry a little bit today. I'm gonna grab a coffee. I'll be right back. 1 second.
Artlist.io. Artlist.io.
I figured today might be a good day to wear my New York Yankees hat. Sort of in respect to our American friends getting their Thanksgiving holiday today.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
Really not getting, like, the price hasn't done anything here for for a bit.
Music licensing.
Take a look at NQ here real quick. Trying to see if we can spot a fair value gap or something here. Looks like we've got a pretty decent one down there. 15-minute.
Artlist.io.
But probably going to be stuck in this range here a bit.
Artlist.io.
Hey, good morning, everybody who's in the YouTube channel here. It looks like we got 4 people watching right now. Thanks for tuning in. Looking a little bit slow on the price action, obviously, being the holiday Thanksgiving. But should get some action here at some point.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
Oh my lord.
Music licensing reimagined.
Let's take a look at gold. Is gold doing anything today? Gold might be moving a little bit more at least. Not seeing a whole lot here.
Artlist.io.
Well, it looks like ES is pulling back a little bit right now.
Artlist.io.
We're in this fair value gap.
Music licensing reimagined.
So where's our midnight open price here? Midnight open. Hey, Sofafex. Watching from Brazil. Nice. Welcome to the channel. Nice to meet you. Just gonna set my
Artlist.io.
midnight open price here. Looks like we've already engaged it, unfortunately, though, since the open. Sort of heading a little bit lower right now. We have this bullish fair value gap that we're just kind of pushing through right now. This is previous day's New York view up.
Music licensing
Might as well keep this
reimagined.
on here. It's usually a light blue or a blue color for me. We still have this fair value gap here also, which we're dealing with. We'll leave this a little bit back though. How's the weather in Brazil right now?
Artlist.io.
I'm assuming it's probably pretty hot still, isn't it?
This trade is fast.
Hey.
Trading on an American bank holiday. You degenerate.
Artlist.io.
Gotta do
What
it.
is wrong with you? What are you thinking?
You know.
You and Randy. Randy's in a short right now. What's going on here?
Is he? But he's not on any streams, obviously.
No, I was just messaging back and forth with him. What are you
Music
doing?
Licensing reimagined.
Good morning, Edgar.
Edgar.
No, I just came on here. I saw that you were streaming and decided I'd bust your balls a little bit about streaming on an American bank holiday.
Yeah.
Or not streaming, trading.
Yeah. Well, I'm not
On
in a
that
trade
note,
yet, so
I mean, shorts do look pretty good, but
that's what I've been thinking too here. I'm just waiting for this fair value gap to get inverted here.
Artlist.io.
Hopefully.
you and your fair value gaps. How was your evening? What'd you do? Tell me a
Hockey.
story.
Played hockey. We won 5-1,
Nice.
and I didn't
hit in
get
the
to
face
bed
again.
till well after one. I bought a full face mask.
Oh, you
Music
came already?
my helmet.
Alright.
Yeah.
Reimagined.
Yeah,
Good
it
deal.
came next day off Amazon. So
So you had a 5-1 win, and you're thinking it's going to carry over into your trading day today?
we'll see.
We're hoping.
Yeah, we'll see. So far,
So
no, nothing's really happening. So
yeah, it's Thanksgiving in the States. You weirdos have your Thanksgiving in what, October?
yeah, totally.
Canadians with your weird Thanksgiving Day and your hockey hullabaloo.
Yep.
I love it.
Artlist.io.
Looks like gold's kind of the only one moving right now. And the gold contract changed, hey?
Switch over from the Z contract.
Yeah. To a G6 now. 2026.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, this year has gone by fast.
Yeah. That's an understatement. We've been building this huge flag on gold actually for the last probably day and a half or so. 2 days maybe.
Artlist.io.
Bull flag.
Yeah.
All right.
And we're sitting right in the middle of it.
Music licensing reimagined.
I'm looking at my my chart and I'm like, what is this line on here? It's just some of the hair that's fallen out of my head stuck to my screen.
Like, how do I remove this?
What is that? I'm using my my arrow to try and click on it.
It's not going away.
Sucks getting old.
Mhm.
My eyes are going, the hair's falling out.
Yeah.
Artlist.io.
Yeah, I was saying earlier, just out of respect to the American Thanksgiving holiday, I figured I should wear my New York Yankees hat today. Not that that has anything directly to do with Thanksgiving, but
Artlist.io.
it's an
Yeah, I
American
mean,
thing. So,
the big parade, you know, the Macy's Day Parade and all that.
oh yeah, yeah. And there's a lot of football today, right? Should be usually football
Yeah.
all day on Thanksgiving, American Thanksgiving.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, I considered going and buying a turkey and doing all that. I just, no. Finding a turkey in a grocery store down here is next to impossible.
Bit of a challenge.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't really been looking either. I'm not in the States. Why? No, not doing a Thanksgiving dinner.
Artlist.io.
So we
Went
got
back and
like
forth.
6 people in YouTube right now, 4 in my channel and 2 in Randy's. A couple more than normal. Get myself a Dodger hat. Yeah, Hector?
Hector, the Dodgers haven't been good
Music
since they left
licensing
Brooklyn.
Reimagined.
Gonna start a war here.
Yeah.
Get your Detroit Tigers hat.
Well, being that you're from New York area, aren't you though?
I was born in New York and then went to school in Chicago and spent most of my
Artlist.io.
life in Detroit and the surrounding areas.
Hmm. So can't argue with the man about
Artlist.io.
your your take on teams and stuff.
I really don't care.
Yeah.
I just like going to the games and drinking beer and having a good time. I don't give a shit who's
Right.
playing.
We Dodger fans still respect the Brooklyn days. Nice.
Music licensing
For sure.
reimagined.
I can see that. The good old days. They're holding
Holding
up
up
the
a
winning tradition.
Fishing in LA, yeah.
Yeah.
How's your how was your meetings yesterday about the pickleball courts?
To be honest, my sister's dragging her feet on what she's gonna do, if she's gonna get involved or whatever. I don't know what's going on, so I'm gonna have to like possibly figure something else out here. Because if I just need to get actually, you know, I've been thinking I'm gonna reach out to the realtor and just say like, do I need to have the indemnifier at this moment, or can we like work out some of this other stuff? Or what they're gonna do is they're gonna ask for like double or triple damage deposit,
All right.
as in like, you know, sort of a added security deposit. So I also got to call the bank today, and I want to talk to the lady I've been dealing with at the bank to see if something like that can be like also included in the loans, or because, you know, like how it works with the loans is kind of like whatever you get approved for, they just hold it. They don't like put that money in your account, right? So whenever you spend money, you got to like submit receipts to them, and then they transfer the money over for that. So just want to know if that's, you know, if we have a triple or double damage deposit, is that something that we can, you know, get included in the loan kind of thing, right? So and then I was hoping to talk to my dad, because I think that they're already kind of offered to help me a bit, so I don't know if they're going to be willing to help me and then also be an indemnifier. You know, like they're kind of adding some extra risk to it, right?
Yeah, the added risk is the issue.
Yeah, that you know, if the business were to fail, you know, they got my first month's rent, and then only one damage deposit, I guess, or last month's rent and one damage deposit. I think that's how they do it. So at least there would be 2 months of rent. So, but if it took them 4 months to find a new tenant in the case that we defaulted or whatever, then I'd be like on the hook for whatever the difference is, right?
Yeah.
So, and then whoever's my indemnifier, they can kind of go after them for it. I mean, I would be putting my name on there also, but yeah.
Hope it doesn't get to that point.
Yeah, of course. And I don't think it will. Like, I mean, I wouldn't be starting the business if I thought it was going to.
Yeah.
But you kind of never know. But
no, yeah, nobody starts a business expecting failure.
Yeah.
So.
And all my research, everything I've done definitely points to the fact that, you know, that there's a growing demand, that the area is underserved, you know, everyone's talking about needing more courts, more indoor courts, more outdoor courts. So, yeah. Sheesh, not really getting. I was hoping we were going to get at least some sort of a move here.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to. This is not looking grand. I'm not taking any trades. I'm just looking at it with you because it is a bank holiday and I shouldn't be trading.
Yeah. I'm in Vancouver, BC in Canada, Hector. Near Vancouver, BC. Anyways, I'm in like a smaller city outside of Vancouver. And how about you? Where are you from? LA, maybe? Living the hot life?
Music licensing reimagined.
Great Asian food. I've been to Whistler about 20 times. Nice. Yeah, Whistler's pretty awesome. And I love Asian food. It's probably my favorite food to eat, to be honest. I'm lactose intolerant, so that's another good reason why I like Asian food. Typically, they don't use dairy products. So
you stay away from the Italian and the Mexican then, and the French.
yeah, well, yeah. I mean, Italian, I just have to stick with meat sauces, which I can still get away with it, right? But yeah, pubs are actually the worst because everything that they make there typically has dairy in it. Like even all the breads typically have dairy, and they always put cheese, and they always use cream sauces, and you know. He's in a small city in Temecula, northeast of San Diego. Nice. My sister actually lives in San Diego. She moved down there. Her and her husband moved down there. They have a small, like a business called Untie the Knot, and it's a Canadian. It's for like Canadians who are getting divorced but don't need a lawyer. Like they've already agreed to divorce and they're amicable.
Music licensing reimagined.
And then they just like do the paperwork and submit the paperwork for divorcees. And then they also added some other part to their business, which is more in the US based. And that's like getting, you know, if you want to get your birth certificate, you can just like reach out to them and they do all the process of submitting that. So, and that's kind of blown up for them actually. They've been super busy with all that part. But yeah, San Diego's has like what, some of the best weather in the world usually. Sunny and hot.
I'll take sunny and hot.
Yeah, that's the bad thing about Vancouver. If you're a Canadian, you could have used her 5 years ago for the divorce. You had a divorce, obviously.
Artlist.io.
Yeah, I think when I go back to the States for the holidays, I'm gonna have to make sure I have my license, my passport, my birth certificate, and medical records, just so I don't get deported.
Oh yeah, and she loves wine, so I'm 100% she knows about Temecula. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but Southern Cali wine country, nice.
Artlist.io.
So you looking at NQ or ES?
I got gold open right now, but I was looking at ES earlier. It seems like gold's the only thing moving right now. At least it's gold. Gold has moved like from 85 to 89. Hey Zar. Yeah, it's surprised to see you here too. Well, no, actually I'm not that surprised. You're probably in a nice short from pre-market or something, holding runners. I just figured there might be a little bit of a gap in the streaming part this morning. So in the past, when it's like holidays and stuff like that, typically you end up getting more viewers. Like today, Hector, and also before that, Sofafex. I don't know if I'm butchering that name, but from Brazil. So it's always good to be here and get like some, meet some new people. So that's kind of the main reason I'm on.
Yeah, I like meeting new people. It's good
Day
stuff.
turned, yeah, total slow day. Total slow day. This hasn't even barely done anything.
You're right, though. Gold has had the most movement, and it hasn't really done anything.
Yeah, it hasn't done much, but compared to like ES, ES has moved like 2 points. I was watching ES first, and I was like, okay, well, there's this, but we inverted this fair value gap twice now on the bearish and the bullish side. So I'm just going to get rid of that. But we have a longer time frame, 15-minute fair value gap, or well, a bigger 5-minute fair value gap anyways. It's a 5 and a 15, but so I'll leave that one active for now. And it's looking like barcode action right now on ES. Just like,
Yeah.
just creating a little barcode. It's telling us, hi, you dummies for trading today.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, none of this is looking good at all. I think today is going to be, well, I'm not trading anyway, but I think for you it's going to be very slow. So it looks like I now have an affiliate code with Apex,
Oh, nice.
which
IO.
I'm not gonna say anything about that right now because it's kind of weird that I have an affiliate code with Apex. But
Why is that? Did you applied for it? Obviously. No.
no,
No.
no.
You just got it.
Music licensing
And
Post
email
that.
yesterday.
reimagined.
What's
Yeah.
that?
Post that in the Discord channel. There's a place to put your affiliate links in the
All
Discord.
right. Yeah,
I
they
don't.
just sent.
Nobody has an Apex one, so. Hector, I'm Dave, and then that's Nick.
Hello.
He's like, so who's who? I guess, yeah, because you only see our image, whereas, yeah, I don't know. Normally I have, normally my
The
name-
one with the baseball hat and the glasses, that's Dave. The one with the baseball hat and the glasses, that's Nick.
Yeah. I'm wearing the New York Yankees hat, Dave. So,
The old guy is Nick.
which he's not much older than me though, so don't
Music
make him
licensing
trick you there.
reimagined.
The guy that looks older is Nick. The one with all the gray.
I actually got some of that
Artlist
like
IO.
beard dye stuff.
Shut the fuck up. Did you really?
Yeah,
Why?
I don't know, just because I like to keep it nice and dark.
All right. I mean, that's
Well, you know, when you're like, my hair is all really dark, so then
Music licensing
when you have just
reimagined.
little spots of white, I don't know. Looks like ES is bouncing up a tiny bit here, maybe a couple points.
yeah. NQ looks like it's bouncing up. ES. I mean, there's still range bound and not worth taking any damn trades right now, but
Yeah, there's a little bearish fair value gap above from that, what is that, the 635 candle, and it's sitting right on the overnight VWAP. So
Hector says he might be the oldest. That's no. Rephrase that. You might be the most experienced.
Music licensing
You might have the most
reimagined.
wisdom. I mean, put a positive spin on that.
yeah, I turned 46 a few days ago, Hector, so that might give you an idea. My lip is finally starting to get a little bit smaller. Every day it's getting smaller and smaller. Hector's 51.
Oh, he's my age.
There you go.
Artlist IO.
Oh wait, no, I'm 50, not 51. Sorry.
Oh, so you took the cake, Hector.
You got it by a point.
Oops.
Music
Take a
licensing
quick look.
reimagined.
Zar's like, nah, I wish London session was great for DAX as usual. No, I wish. DAX, oh, okay. London was great for DAX. Playing the ranges on Bitcoin. Okay.
All right.
Bitcoin's in some range today.
It was a big joke yesterday. People talking about not trading on on Thanksgiving. It's like, well, there's always the crypto market.
Yeah, true.
And I don't
seems to
play
be-
with.
Yeah, you don't play with crypto.
No, I don't swim in that pool. It is not that I think it's a bad idea. I think it's a bad idea for me because I don't understand the movements the
Music
same way I do with like
licensing
NQ and
reimagined.
ES and gold.
Yeah,
And it's like you can have some weird ass meme coin go up 1,000%
IO.
in 20 minutes
yeah.
because of what I have no idea.
Because of the whales who buy it at the moment it gets launched.
Yeah.
I've seen it. I also bought
Music
one before that was a
licensing
scam,
reimagined.
like literally a scam. You could never even sell the contracts after. That was my first
Really?
introduction to buying a crypto that
Oh.
was like a total scam. Like it was a meme, and I didn't put like a whole bunch of money in there, but it was up like 300%. So I'm like, oh, it's up 300%. Let's try to sell this thing. And it's like, I looked at my wallet. I'm like, there's not even any in my wallet. So my crypto that I used to buy it went out, but I never actually got anything in my wallet from it.
Oh,
I don't know how they did that, but
I again don't know. That is not the waters I swim in.
yeah. So I mean, I've dabbled in sort of trying to trade some meme coins, and yeah, you can definitely catch some crazy ones. And I know there some of the websites where you can get in there. I'm a crypto guy. Even crypto is slow today. Yeah, I mean they're affected by the markets for sure, right? Gold's popping up a bit more here. Just over previous day's VWAP right now.
Artlist IO.
Gold's still on. Why am I still showing that I have December? Oh, there's no volume in the December contract. That's the problem.
Yeah. Yeah, I was looking at yesterday when I was just updating my chart levels and stuff. I was like, oh, geez, why isn't gold moving at all? What's going on here? And I'm like, oh, must be a contract change.
Yeah.
Like, there
Actually,
wasn't
I
even
think-
a time.
I don't know if this is correct, but I think tomorrow is the last day for the December contracts.
Oh, even for
Or
like for
gold.
ES and NQ? Or
At the last day to close them out, I think is tomorrow.
Gotcha.
For gold.
Just for gold though. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. I'll get an update on ES and NQ.
Yeah. Usually, like, I mean, Project X automatically changed it for me.
Well,
before.
that's so sweet of them.
Yeah.
Music licensing reimagined.
Project X can just stop whatever nonsense it is they're doing.
Artlist IO.
Nexor, are you just really liking that music?
What's that?
Said, is your Nexor? Or are you just really digging that music?
Oh, my next door. I was like down by the net yesterday, and puck came to me on a rebound. I took a shot, and then I like kind of like was leaning right, and I just turned real quick, and there's a guy right there, and we smashed helmets together. He definitely got the worst of it, but it was a pretty hard head hit. Like he went down and like slid into the boards and stuff, and I was like, "Oh, sorry, dude." But then I was like, a little bit later in the game, I'm like, "Man, why is my neck sore?" And I was like, "Oh, probably because
yeah.
you smashed helmets earlier."
You gotta watch those head injuries.
IO.
Too many of those, you turn into a serial killer.
Serial eater. So we got with the some more people popping into the channels here. We got 10 in Randy's X, 3 in my X, 2 in your X, 4 in my YouTube, and 3 in Randy's YouTube. So
very interesting.
what's up, everybody in YouTube there? If you're in, I'm not sure who's in Randy's channel, but you can definitely come on over and check out Market Butcher's channel also here. And then Mustang Trader also has a YouTube channel. If you guys want to join the dark side.
Oh, we're not that dark.
It's I wish there was a way to like kind of tell who's in whose channel.
Just to send them a message.
Yeah, I usually just kind of link my YouTube channel. Let's see here. View your channel.
Music licensing
Boom, like
reimagined.
this.
I
And
suppose
then-
you could always just say, hey, if you're in here, leave a message. Tell us where you're tuned in.
Good call. And yours is Mustang.trader.
It's
Artlist.io.
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm so bad at this social media bullshit. Yes, at Mustang.trader.
There we go. We linked both of our channels.
Music
If
licensing
you
reimagined.
kind people in the YouTube want to hop on over to our channels and hit subscribe, make sure if you aren't subscribed to Randy's channel, also if you're in there, hit him up too, so you don't miss any of our live streams and content and stuff.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna start doing a weekly recap.
Yeah, it's a good idea. I've been
Figure
I've been
after-
slacking on posting because I've just been so busy lately.
Yeah, you and me both.
Artlist.io.
Like we're both dealing with businesses other than our trading at this point.
Yeah. Hey, there's Jose. Good morning. We're trading gold. Maybe.
I'm not trading anything, Jose. I came in here because I saw that Dave was trading like a degenerate and streaming on a bank holiday. So I just came in to bust his chops a little bit and give him what for.
I am watching gold right now just because gold's kind of the only thing that's actually doing anything. Like it moved up here from 85 to 92, so we're up 7 points. But if you go back to the ES, like what has ES done here?
Artlist.io.
25,
Excuse
28. So we put in 3 points on the ES this morning. Big moves, big moves. Sort of rejected off that bearish fair value gap, and now we're heading back into that bullish one.
Music
so-
licensing reimagined.
What about NQ? NQ made a low of 90 up to 07, so 17 points there. Could have made $30 per contract if you long the very bottom. I guess
Yeah, but
that's
how
some-
often can you call a bottom?
Yeah,
Artlist.io.
I've managed to do it a couple times, but not on a regular basis.
yeah. So a friend of mine said that
Music licensing
her
reimagined.
okay, so her daughter kind of like was upset with her. So then she split up with the father, and she called the father to pick her up, right, at school. So that was it one day before, and then the next day I guess the daughter was still mad and So when she went to go pick her up at school, the school literally like got in the way, and it's like, do you have custody and all this and that? And I'm like thinking like, where the heck, like where do these schools get this kind of like the audacity to like get in the way of a parent?
I can tell you right now, there would anybody ever try to keep me away from my kid,
Oh,
no, there would be a trail of bodies
yeah.
behind me.
So obviously she's super pissed, right?
Licensing
Like
reimagined.
I haven't known her that long. She's just my neighbor. And then occasionally she like she was going away a bit, and because I have a big truck and my parking stall's pretty small in the parking area, that she would just like leave a note and saying, hey, I'll be gone from this time to this time, so feel free to like use both parking stalls. But yeah, it was like,
Why are all you Canadians so damn nice?
yeah, I know, right? But yeah, it was just like when she told me that, I was like, I can't believe like it's kind of this whole woke society thing, I feel like. But again, like you're saying, like I just can't believe that like they would try to get in the way of
Music
parents and their kids.
licensing
Like
reimagined.
it's really overstepping, in my opinion.
I mean, I could understand if there was an issue with custody and something was actually filed with the school, like you had an
Yeah,
getting out of an abusive relationship.
yeah.
I mean, my
if the father's made a record with the school, like you're saying, like, yeah, there's a problem, XYZ, right? I totally agree. That's a different story. But if the kid just decides that she's mad at mom, that's not a reason to be like getting in the way, right?
yeah, and teenagers do some weird shit, man. So
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Music licensing reimagined.
Well, I was actually thinking about taking a short on the NQ there at the 306, 305 area, because there's like, we've been stuck in this channel, this kind of like long-term bull flag, I would say, since we popped up. Was that? Yes, I guess that was yesterday.
So are you looking on micros?
Yes, of course.
All right. So it's directly in the middle of the channel between the midnight and New York VWAP.
Yeah.
Right now.
What's the levels on that?
So we got the overnight at 312.20. New York is at
Music
300.
licensing reimagined.
So I mean, it's not that far in either direction. If it was me, I would wait for a breakthrough of New York. If you're looking for a short,
Yeah.
wait for a strong breakthrough, maybe even a retest of the New York. If you're going to be sitting here through this slow action anyway,
Yeah, I might as well just be patient for.
yeah, just be on the safe side and increase the likelihood of having a green trade.
Yeah.
Artlist.io.
Yeah, so my
Just an opinion, but
for sure.
That's
I
my
would have been
2 cents.
targeting. So if I did get an entry at 305 area, I would have been targeting like 93, 293. So it would be like around 10 points.
Music licensing
Well,
reimagined.
for the day, we've got this may have just made a lower high.
Yeah, which they've been doing since the start of that. Since the peak of yesterday's New York.
Oh yeah. Now that I'm pulling it up, that's
that flag that I've been
that's
talking
just
about.
slow movement down though. That's not.
Artlist.io.
Yeah, it's just a consolidation zone, really, because that zone
Yeah.
isn't that big, right? It just keeps getting tighter. So I mean, we might get a pop here, some direction. Like you're saying, it could break down. We do have that bullish fair value gap on the 15 or on the
Music
5 minute below,
licensing
from like
reimagined.
289 or 271 to 289. Yeah. Yeah.
Have you opened up your book map?
Yeah, it's open.
Yeah, there is no volume. The CBD's at mine's showing at 454.
Yeah, mine shows 192, but it resets at 6:30. I think should be. Interesting. It shows that it reset at 5:30 for some reason. I wonder if the time change doesn't update.
So here's that breakthrough of the New York VWAP.
Yeah, I see that. Yep. And then it jumped a bit. Now there's not very much room to this fair value gap though. It's 97, kind of 91. We're gonna be there.
That's why I'm kind of refusing to learn about fair value gaps, because if I don't know about them, they're not going to affect my trade, right?
Yeah. Unless it bounces off of it, and then yeah, not going to affect your entry anyways.
It's like gravity. I used to float until I learned about that.
Good old gravity. Some coffee. I'm so lazy, I'm just rolling the chair over.
Oh, I need some too.
Ralph's just snoring away on the couch right now.
Good. See you a little more comfortable today?
Yeah. I mean, he's still coughing a bit. Hopefully, this medication kicks in pretty quick. And he's got his ears swollen up a bit. I think I mentioned that also. So I'm just I got some new drops for his ears. So I gotta kind of clean his ears over the next week or so, and then I'm gonna take him back in. They're gonna try to drain that blood out of his ear again. But I just feel like it's kind of, I should get the reason he's shaking his head dealt with a little bit before we go do that, because if we drain the blood and then he just shakes his head again right away, there's a good chance it's just gonna like refill with blood, right? So
yep, better off dealing with the root problem.
Yeah, exactly. So he's got like a little babushka on his head over his ears.
Does he look like a little bubby?
Yeah. He's got this little pink babushka on his ears. So if he does shake, it doesn't reduce his amount that it flops around. But he looks so mad all the time with that thing on, because he's like, you know, like when they pull their ears back, they like look irritated. He just looks irritated 24/7 right now.
You know, he probably is.
Yeah, he probably is.
Thing on my head.
Yeah. You got these stupid socks on my feet. Now you got this babushka on my head. Like, what the heck? But he, I think part of the reason he gets the cough is because he like licks his feet too much. So I don't know. Because anytime that he stops coughing and then I catch him licking his feet, then he ends up coughing after that. So I don't know if it's like a hair gets stuck in that area or something. So
yeah, I got nothing for you on that.
Yeah. So yeah, this trade would have worked, hey? Pretty much at where I would have exited from 95 anyways. Or 305 down to 91. So have you seen Luna trades?
Luna trades?
Yeah, he's been interviewed by Austin and he's been on the podcast with Behind the Charts.
No, sorry.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess he had some sort of like big crypto win at some point. That's kind of like his story.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I have heard. I did listen to those podcasts.
Yeah.
Now that you said, I can't remember names to save my life.
Yeah. So he's got like almost 4K subscribers. And yeah, he's running some giveaways right now. He's not trading at all, just running giveaways. And he's got like subscribers, like paid subscribers, $9 a month.
Nice.
Yeah.
All them crypto traders want their signals.
Well, he mostly trades future, like on like now he trades prop firms and futures. So I don't know that he's been trading
Artlist.io.
trading like crypto anymore.
So you're still looking at NQ or gold?
I have NQ open right now, and it sort of found support right at it touched the top of that fair value gap, and
Music licensing reimagined.
Talking about the 290 level.
yeah. Could be an entry for a short on that little bounce up. We do have orders down at 25, 275 and 280, which is kind of 280 is like right in the middle of that fair value gap. So that could be a key level to sort of watch if we pull back into there and then find support. Even 75 is in that fair value gap, so the buyers could just be sitting there waiting.
I would be waiting until after the close of this candle to get in on that, though.
Yeah, it's pretty could be bullish at the moment, right?
I'm gonna end up with one of them famous Randy B candles.
Yeah, right back to the top of to that overnight VWAP.
Just because that would be my luck.
Yeah, I wouldn't be trading my copy traded accounts or anything, and yeah.
Artlist.io.
I'm finally getting this one top one futures account back to. I'm only 500 away from max drawdown.
Oh shit!
So, like, it was down to like, I think I was down to like 700 or 800 drawdown only. So I've kind of like slowly chipped it, like doubled the drawdown back to 1500. So now I need.
Oh, I thought you said 500.
Well, it's like 500 until it has the full amount of drawdown
Gotcha.
available. Back to the 2000.
Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry. I guess the way I'm explaining it could have definitely been taken that way.
Damn it, Dave! Take the marbles out of your mouth.
Yeah. The paid group I coach in for crypto, we mainly trade majors like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Sol. We do have a few experienced degens in the group too. Also, we trade on usual exchanges and breakouts for ages. Nice. Oh, breakouts, that I think you were talking about that firm a couple weeks back. I didn't know that you did that you do like coaching and stuff in crypto there, Darren. That's pretty cool. We feel extra blessed that you hang out in our channel. Then we got a professional, not just an economist, but a crypto professional too here.
Yeah, he's just learning what not to do.
Obviously, he doesn't take signals from us. He's just here to hang out.
Yeah, anybody taking signals is
Artlist.io.
not learning anything.
Yeah. Oh, you've been on breakout since like 2 to 3 months after they launched. Nice. So we got 26 viewers now. 4 in my YouTube, 5 in Randy's YouTube, and looks like 16 people in X right now.
Wow. That's impressive.
Lots of degens out there loving their turkey
Apparently.
trading. Wet on my feet with futures again. My coach calls
Music
are in the
licensing
UK session and
reimagined.
after US lunch usually. Nice.
You watching this movement on the NQ right now? Or lack of movement on NQ right now?
Yeah, we're currently just kind of, there's that bearish fair value gap that we printed on that, the biggest candle that we've had in the last, since the open.
Music licensing reimagined.
So, I mean, I would think about maybe trying to short around the 300s if we get up there again. If we don't really take it very quick.
Well, right now it's at 300.
Yeah, it just got there.
Just went through 300. Came back down.
Let's see here. I did enter a 3 contract short here.
Artlist.io.
But if it pops up past the high of that that bearish candle, it will be cut. Risking 5.5 points here on 3 contracts. So that's what,
Music licensing
10, 11.
reimagined.
$11 times, so it'd be $33 risk only.
Yeah, for ES, I'd be looking at shorts around 68.27, 68.30. If it bounces down off that.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we do have some orders at 25, 310, 315, and 320-ish above, so this might not work out.
Well, they all might not work out.
Artlist.io.
Yeah, NQ is trading back up into that channel now between the 2 VWAPs.
Mm-hmm.
But still,
Music
lower high.
licensing reimagined.
Oh, that's a higher low though on the last candle.
Yeah, it is kind of. Well, it's kind of an equal
Not
low
my
if you look back to the 520 candle, which 820 candle. Yeah, it's pretty hard to. I mean, technically, yeah, you're right. It is definitely a higher low compared to what was this,
Artlist.io.
6:40 or 9:40 a.m. and
5,
9:50 a.m.
820. If you're looking at candle closures. If you're looking at wicks, yeah,
Oh yeah, candle close.
9:45.
Yeah.
9:05, and a bunch behind that.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, 820. We made a body low, and then we made a higher low at 9:55, and then this, like you're saying, would be our higher low at 10:35.
Artlist.io.
I tried to add one more there, but it didn't quite tap it up at 25,302. And now it's it did hold that fair value gap on that 5-minute candle, but we'll see here. Still sitting in that fair value gap. So
Music licensing reimagined.
gonna keep it small as usual. If I can take $30 out of the market today, I'd be super happy.
Artlist.io.
Well, Dave, I think
See ya.
I'm gonna get the heck out of here because
Okay, Nick.
I don't want you enticing me into getting into a trade on a bank holiday.
Yeah, fair enough. Thanks for hanging out, though.
Thanks for letting me come on and mess with you a little bit.
For sure.
Be safe, keep it small.
Yeah.
If you're gonna smoke, wear a condom,
Reimagined.
all that jazz.
Sounds good.
All right, I'll talk to you later. Have a good one.
Yeah, see you tomorrow, I guess. It's another, a half day tomorrow, right?
Half day tomorrow.
So is that being the banks are closed tomorrow also? Or is it just
Yeah, I think they are. I think the banks are closed tomorrow.
Mhm.
It's gonna be a long weekend.
Yeah, it's too bad. I was hoping to put a little bit more on the calendar in the last 2 days here. But
Artlist.io.
yeah. All right, Nick. Thanks. See ya.
See you later.
Setups for New York Open and then Asia session. Okay, nice. That's on your coaching
Music
stuff, I guess.
licensing reimagined.
I'll be back 1 sec.
Artlist.io. Artlist.io.
All right, I'm back.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
Well, haven't really done much on this candle here. We haven't been going higher, so. Oh, just as I said that. I was gonna push up here in the last minute of this candle, maybe.
Music licensing reimagined.
If we end up getting a closure outside of this bearish fair value gap, I'll probably just close this trade, take a super small little loss on it. And reassess. Okay, Darren. Sounds good. Yeah, I'll probably hop on again tomorrow a bit. But yeah, not looking for too much out of these next few days here. Have a good one.
Artlist.io.
Might get that ad in here actually on this. And looks like they're gonna close it. Yeah, they did close it outside of that fair value gap, so I'm not gonna add here.
Music licensing.
What does it look like? Do we have this same fair value gap on the 15? Nope. So this is actually inverted here. I might just try to get out of this break even here, if because quite often when we get an inverted fair value gap, it kind of pulls back into it. So could just try to close it.
Artlist.io.
There's a good chance they're just gonna like head up to the top of the channel here, and then find some resistance up there, sort of up at 311 or so.
Music licensing reimagined.
Nice if we can get a little pullback here. I'll just stop it out in profit. A couple more ticks.
Artlist.io.
Come on. Maybe I missed it there. Hey, Ronnie, what's up? There we go. Stops in there. So I ended up like just closing that trade, guys. Like I said, we had an inverted fair value gap. It was a bearish fair value gap. This might still go lower, but I just felt like, you know, the trade that I took was a short on this this fair value gap holding, and then this candle closed out of it. This 5-minute candle closed outside of the top of it. So that means it's, you know, it's been inverted. So typically we're gonna like pull back into it, find some support, and then head higher. So I just figured let's just get out, break even here, wait for something else to happen, and then reassess. Because, you know, my trade idea isn't really working, so why not try to get out as close to break even or in slight profit as possible. So how are you doing there today, Ronnie? Obviously price action's pretty slow today, so be careful out there.
Music licensing.
I think you're in Randy's channel right now. Looks like I only got one person in my channel. Looks like we got 4 thumbs up today, though. Appreciate that from whoever did that. Is there any consistency rule in this instant prop firm? Which one are you talking about? Like the one that I'm using, which is Top 1 Futures? If you're talking about these guys, yes, they do have a 20% consistency rule.
Artlist.io.
So that, you know, quick math for that is basically your highest winning day times 5 is going to be your profit target. So if you want to shoot for their, you know, their specific profit target, then you want to shoot for 3K. So that would be $600 max profit on the day that you want to trade. And then if you go into your settings, right, you can go to your risk management here. So you can see I have it set at 600. I should actually change this to I usually put it a little bit higher because you got to think fees or whatever might be in there. So I put a max daily loss of 475 here just to protect the account, so I don't, you know, end up losing too much. And if you hit that, it'll lock you out. So up, liquidate, and block for both of these guys, and then you know, protect that account in the consistency rule side and also in the downside, right?
Artlist.io.
Yeah, there's no banks trading today, so institutions are not in. So that's definitely why. That's why.
Music licensing reimagined.
I was thinking about, you know, maybe taking a long now in this fair value gap, because if this inverted fair value gap keeps holding, but you know, I don't see us getting past this channel very much, so there's not a whole lot of room to the upside anyways. Like if we can hold the 300 level, you know what, we get 5 points. That'd be $10. So I guess if you 3 contracts at 5 points, $30. It's like you can buy a couple 2 Starbucks coffees, maybe 3, I guess. Depends on the tax. I'll just I'll share my YouTube channel in the chat there to see if you guys wanted to come over to my channel and subscribe and like it, and then you won't miss any of the live and stuff. Let's see here. Yeah, so fair value gap has broken already. Will it still be effect now? So yeah, so after the fair value gap gets broken, right? Like, or what we'd say it's been inverted, right? So typically that just kind of means it turns into a like a bullish situation. So that's why like I was in a short hoping that fair value gap was going to hold and then we're going to move lower. But because we closed outside of it, I basically just like got out of the trade break even. And then the idea behind it is that you could take a long in there, because when it gets inverted, it kind of like it just flips it, right? I wouldn't mark it as a bullish fair value gap. I only mark it as an inverted fair value gap. And then if we had, if another candle would have like gone down here and closed outside the bottom of it, then I would just remove it at that point. But if it decides to hold here, this could be sort of a turning point, right? It's where, bears kind of took over for a minute, pulled it down, right? Buyers stepped back in, ended up bringing it back up and closing this fair value gap. So then in theory, this can be now a bullish area. So if this ends up holding, yeah, sometimes you can take trades off inverted fair value gaps. Yazar, the years really flown by fast. I think I started streaming on YouTube about 4 months ago. Was it 4 months ago? Let me see here.
Music licensing.
I've been I'm curious. When did I post my first video, which was a short? That was do I have a date here? Of course, it doesn't say the date on it, but let's see here. I gotta go in page 2. August 6th, September, October, November. So I'm basically, this is actually my 3rd month, not 4th month on YouTube. 4th month on the YouTube live.
Music licensing reimagined.
Ooh, we got 111 subscribers now. Thank you. Added 3 more today and got another thumbs up. So appreciate you guys popping on in and hitting that like button. Thank you very much. Yeah, no, definitely don't expect much volatility today, and keep the size down because, I guess if you wanted to make some money, you'd have to go in with size, but I wouldn't recommend it because, yeah, not a whole lot's going to be happening, right? With the banks closed, like there's absolutely no volume. They don't even actually open it. Like if you look at the trading view chart, normally they have like a session change line where the color changes, and it doesn't even change the session. It still considers the New York Open right now as like overnight session.
Music licensing reimagined.
Kind of just stuck in this channel though, so if you were going to take any trades, not financial advice, but you could definitely sort of like trade this range, right? Sort of like 305 and down to like 292. But to be honest, the main reason that I'm streaming live today is just to hang out with the viewers, right? Because some people are still going to want to get on and get trade, and then can throw some ideas around, whatnot. But and like YouTube's a little bit underserved because all the big streamers don't trade on these days, right? They actually take the day off. So I'm here Monday to Friday for New York Open, and then I also trade Sunday nights at 3 p.m. And I just find that, you know, when it's Sunday night, I end up getting more viewers, and then also on these holiday days. So looking like we might have been able to take a long here. Let's see if this ends up breaking off, you know, heading towards a 305 level, top of this bullish flag sort of area. Oh, I take that back. We're heading back into the fair value gap. So just like that. Not very much volume, obviously. What have we got? 547 contracts, 555 contracts in this candle. We're only putting like 1,000 contracts per candle, so usually they're like 40,000 contracts, something. Look at these back from yesterday's open. Yeah, 45,000 contracts near the open yesterday. Even in the slow area, you know, 7K, 20K, you know, so between 10 and 20K between, you know, on those slower days. So they're pushing lower here, but until we get this candle closed, well, this will still be an inverted fair value gap. But like I said, if we get a bearish candle that closes below the bottom of this line here, this 297, I'll just remove this because it's just no longer really valid. If it closes on both sides, like you can't really bank on it for any reason.
Artlist.io.
Yeah. So my short would have worked actually if I didn't close it there.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
Of course, right? Of course. I'm just being careful here. We got that inverted fair value gap, so I decided to close that trade, and then boom, just like that. That would have been our TP hit. I had my TP hit there, shooting for 291, 291. But oh well. If someone is a beginner in trading, which one should he pick, CFD or futures? You know, like I can't really speak on CFDs. I've never traded them before, but I would definitely, I would say futures are good to trade. Just use like any of the, you know, more known, more reputable prop firms like, you know, like Top One Futures, Lucid, Take Profit Trader. All right, Zark, catch you later. Yeah, hopefully we'll get a little bit more action tomorrow. Yeah, so, you know, Top One Futures, Lucid, Take Profit Trader, maybe even Apex, to list a few that are, you know, pretty good companies. And then, you know, pick up some of their evaluation accounts. You get in those pretty cheap, anywhere around $100 or maybe even a little bit less depending on the sale that they're getting. So I'm just going to delete this fair value app now. Yeah, and then just start trading one micro, right? And then you're not risking a whole lot. So if you're trading ES, it's $5 per point. And then if you're per point. And then if you're trading NQ, it's $2 per point. So it's kind of like you can keep the risk down and you can start learning how the different indices work. I would recommend ES. It's a little bit easier to trade because it just moves a little bit slower. Although you can still make decent amount of money because each point is actually worth more. Like being that it's $5. So for you to get the same $5, you'd have NQ move 2.5 points, but NQ moves faster. So usually in NQ, you got to have a bigger stop loss. And then, if you're wrong, you're going to be, given more back sort of. Okay. Yeah. My Fund and Futures and Top Steps are also good companies for sure, like well known, and lots of people are trading them. Lucid is a relatively bit of a newer one, but lots of people I know have been trading it. They've been getting they're really good support. They do really fast payouts, and I'm trading 6 of their accounts right now.
Music licensing reimagined.
So these are my 6 accounts here. I have 5 test accounts, and then one that's like a sim funded. So it's been so you can make money on that one. And my test account, so this is my lead test account. I'm only like $250 away from passing this account here. And then so I had 3 of them originally. I was trading them individually at first. This one only has about 400 left before it passes, and then this guy has 600 left before it passes, 590 or something. Then the 2 that I got at the end, they're this one's like 730 away from passing, and this one is about 800 away from passing. So yeah, they're a good company. I do have a discount code with them, so obviously take that with a grain of salt because I am a little biased because I have a discount code with them. But I trade them, I trust them. I haven't got any payouts with them yet, but I do know a number of people that have got payouts, and they're like really one of the fastest payouts that you can get. They just it might not be available in India. That's a good question. Let's I'll run that by AI right now for you. So I heard that Canada is upping their trade with India. Like they've been making some deals on this during this whole trade war.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, this says AI just says like under Indian regulation via the Reserve Bank of India, FEMA, Securities and Exchange Board of India, and LRS rules, Indian residents cannot legally remit money abroad for margin-based derivatives trading, futures or options, using funds from India. While foreign-based prop firms are sometimes used by Indian traders, many are restricted or flagged as not allowed for residents of India. Using funds legitimately earned offshore foreign income saved abroad might allow some flexibility, but the rules become gray and need careful legal tax complication or compliance. Prop firm funded account models are often involved leverage or margin, which is precisely what the regulation restricts for residents. So if it's the conclusion is, if you are a tax resident of India, it's generally not legal to send money abroad for overseas derivatives trading like futures options. This makes live trading via Lucid potentially unlawful. So you definitely can't get to their live trading, but yeah, I don't know. It seems like it's a bit of a gray area.
Music licensing reimagined.
Seems like a bit of a gray area. Oh, really, hey? Kind of in a gray zone, unregulated. Yeah. Makes sense.
Artlist.io.
Hey, Juan. Today is boring day for the markets. Yeah. I'll walk my dog. See you in a few. Okay, sounds good, Juan. Yeah, not much happening. So
Music licensing reimagined.
let's clone this guy here. Let's see, does this this could be a channel. We could just keep sort of trending down here for some time. Let's see how this plays out here.
Artlist.io. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
So I definitely should have stayed in that trade, but I mean, like I said, I was the plan that I was trading
Music licensing
didn't pan out, right? I was trading this fair value gap. If it would have held, I would have still been in this trade, but when they inverted that fair value gap, I just, the responsible thing to do is cut the trade, because it could have just like found the support to head higher there, right? It didn't, obviously, but hindsight says I should have stayed in that trade.
Artlist.io.
Let's switch up this music again here. Just slowly working my way down the list of tunes here. So just want to say what's up to everybody who's in the channels out there. So we got 17 in Randy's X4 and my X4 and Nick's X channel, and then we got 6 in my YouTube and 2 in Randy's YouTube. So thanks everybody for tuning in. If you're looking, Randy's not on today, obviously. So I'm Dave Butcher, or Market Butcher. Got a different channel, but Randy's a friend of mine in real life. So we stream. We just send our streams out to multiple channels just to keep the content going, keep it active for people who do want to view. And then not only that, give you the opportunity to to join my channel, join other channels. So if you guys are looking to have another person that you can check it out and you're in Randy's channel, feel free to hop over and subscribe into my channel, and vice versa, right? If you're in my channel, you can head over to Randy Bain's channel and subscribe over there too. If you're looking for a podcast, guys, I'll just show you guys this. So Randy and Christine and Thomas, they're friends, trading friends, and then this is their podcast. So it's called Behind the Charts. They drop a podcast once a month or once a week on Mondays. So looks like they've got about 29 podcasts here. So if you're looking for a real look at the inside of what it's like to be a new trader, right? They're all relatively new traders, but they're just kind of like just giving you the insights of everything that they're doing during their growth of this, their growth of their trading journey. And they bring on some good people. They bring on some very successful traders. They bring on some newer traders, but there's always some good information you can get from them, from any of these traders, like any insights. So who is their largest one here? Looks like here, Lawrence, 1.4K views on that one. Lawrence is pretty good. He's a great, they're from Strong Trading. And what's the next one? I think Nick is kind of next. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, there's Austin. Austin's from ASFX TV. And then we got Nick also, who trades with me there in this channel. And then so those are the top 3 most viewed podcasts. So yeah, if you're looking for
music licensing,
a podcast to watch and burn some time but get some good insights from some relatively new traders in their journey, as a lot of us are going through. So Ronnie said, I've got a question. What is Black Friday basically, and why every prop firm giving discounts? Every Thanksgiving, US Thanksgiving, they usually have like what they call a Black Friday sale. So it's just like a big discounted sale time. I think it's sort of like leading up to Christmas time. So a lot of people will do their shopping online and whatnot in that time, just to so they can do all their Christmas shopping ahead of time and they get some sales, right? So it's just like a sale that they have. So that's why the prop firms are giving these discounts, usually a little bit bigger, a little bit better. So for example, like I trade, this is Top 1 Futures. They have a 57.5% discount right now on all their accounts, right? So if you go to their Top 1 Futures here, you can do their elite challenges, which is kind of like, you got to pass the challenge to get to the funded. You can do instant sim funded, which is that's what I have that I'm trading over here. This is a 50K instant sim funded, and this one also 50K instant sim funded. And then they have these straight to funded sim pro accounts here. They're a little bit harder to trade. They have a little bit more strict rules on it, but they also come in a lot cheaper. And then, for example, if you do a 50K instant sim funded, it's $679, and you can get like 57.5% off, which is a killer discount. So so Thanksgiving is just kind of like a American holiday where they give thanks for a multitude of reasons.
Artlist.io.
just kind of like,
Artlist.io.
yeah, Thanksgiving's kind of like having gratitude for the harvest of like the year and community and stuff like that. It's just sort of to like bless the year, I guess.
Music licensing reimagined.
So I guess originally it started from in 1621, pilgrims and the Wampanoag indigenous people shared a harvest meal in Plymouth. So that's kind of the first start. It wasn't a national holiday, just a big feast for everybody. 1863, during the Civil War, Abraham Lincoln declared it an official annual holiday to promote unity and gratitude. So the modern meaning is just family gathering, big meals like turkey with stuffing, and then reflecting on gratitude, like what are you grateful for, to start the holiday seasons. And then how social media and or big companies are, is they take advantage of all that kind of stuff. So it turned into sort of a spend the money kind of holiday, right? And a little bit of history on Canada's. It's also the same reason, to give thanks for the harvest and the blessing of the year. It was first recorded, Canadian Thanksgiving was 1578 by the explorer Martin Frobisher. It was later tied to harvest celebrations across the country and officially made a national holiday in 1879. Except for, it's a second Monday in October, which is a little bit different. So, and it's just, to give thanks and gratitude for the harvest season, and then to family and food and other things. So, yeah.
Music licensing reimagined.
Ugh. What's going on here, guys? We're still stuck in this range. Let's take a look at gold. Gold is actually coming down a bit right now. I think I'm actually gonna try a little short here. Might not play out because we are at these lows here. But we're risking like $25 if it decides to pop all the way back up there. And let's shoot for $20 profit here. So a little bit of negative risk to reward, but if we get a move lower here, I'll probably bring my stop into profit pretty quick. I just see us breaking the couple days ago's VWAP right now, so thought it might be a good time to take an entry here. And they're holding it right now. That VWAP is at 4,185.6, which is two ticks, I guess, above my entry price. So yeah, I noticed that too. I just looked over at gold, and it's like definitely putting in a Ronald McDonald M, Golden Arches M. So we could, if we end up breaking this, that's kind of my idea too. There's not looking for a whole lot, just a couple points down here. Gold's the only one really moving right now compared to the other two indices. I probably wouldn't let it get all the way up to my stop if it ends up bouncing up here a little too strong. Obviously, we're finding support in this area, so let's see how this plays out. They might bounce it up to like sort of test this wick low here on that previous candle, but hoping that they're just going to push it a little bit lower here Like I said, not looking for a whole lot of a move here. If we start getting into like, a little bit into profit about halfway, we'll definitely be bringing our stop sort of down into a profitable area. I like to take the risk off as soon as possible if I can. If I end up getting stopped out and making only a small amount, that's totally fine by me. It is a bank holiday, so maybe we're not going to get much of a move, right?
Artlist.io.
Starting to get a little bit more of a push down here.
Music licensing reimagined.
Come on, get my 2 points here. No, I've never used Heikin-Ashi candles. Oh, look at that. We got edge there, guys. We're going to put our stop in here if it's... Damn it. Bouncing on us. Come on, guys. Don't do this to me. You're going to edge it and then go back up.
Artlist.io.
I was looking away for a second there. I just noticed I got an Instagram notification, and I looked away, I looked back, and it just got edged, and now look at that. Oh, what a bugger, man.
Music
Can you believe that?
licensing reimagined.
It like literally touched my order there. Not liking that now. It's gonna be a loss actually after seeing that. Yeah, it's the worst thing to happen. Getting edged on your TP, like, sheesh. What the heck, man? And now we're down 18 bucks.
Artlist.io.
Went from up 40 down 18. I mean, this candle isn't over. We still got 2 minutes, but not liking that wick now either, right?
Artlist.io.
Like, kind of did exactly what I was hoping it was going to do, except for it decided to not fill my... Like, how did it miss that? Like, it's literally touching it. Huh.
Music licensing reimagined.
That's no good. I don't like that. That would have been the trade of the day right there, guys.
Artlist.io.
Well, you can see that painful action live when it happens. Just like that. It literally went exactly like it touched the order. Like, it showed that the low was, that was the low, right? Like the low is 41,834 4183.4, and that's exactly where my order is, 4183.4. So how it didn't fill it, I don't know. Maybe there wasn't. Yeah, I have no idea. How does that not work? Like, how did we not get filled there? That's a little nonsense.
Artlist.io.
This is sim trading. Like, what the heck? Oh, sheesh, guys.
Artlist.io.
Look at this now. It's gonna head back up there. I should pretty much just stop this out up here. I'll leave it right here. Take a little bit of risk off. Just to this doji candle here. What a bugger though, man. Can't believe it did that. Nasty.
Artlist.io.
The gold is so mean sometimes, man. I tell you, it never wants to cooperate.
Music licensing reimagined.
And usually I go by the saying, don't be a dick for a tick. That's why I was trying to drag my stop down, and then I was just a little too slow, and then it started bouncing up. I should have just cut it anyways, but I just didn't know like we were gonna like really just form that wick and then go higher here. It looks like it wants to stop me out. It's like 1 tick away, 2 ticks away from hitting that stop. So
Artlist.io.
never know, might get lucky here, but doesn't look like it. Yeah, it's gonna take it for sure.
Music licensing reimagined.
So do you use Heikinashi? Is that this one right here? Those are bars. There's Heikinashi. I don't know what's the difference between Heikinashi. I don't really know. Never used it before. I've heard it talked about before, but never used it. Oh, they stay red if it's even if it's like a green bar on the regular candles. Hey, interesting. If it's still like kind of trending lower, it just stays red.
Music licensing reimagined.
Until it makes a new high or something. Yeah, I guess if it doesn't break the previous candle high, yeah, body closure, it's above the body closure. If it's below the body closure, it'll be red, and then it'll be green if it's above it. It's interesting.
Artlist.io.
That's what it looks like to me anyways.
Artlist.io.
Are we gonna get a second chance here to like get out of this trade now, or what? Put my stop in the right spot so far.
Music licensing reimagined.
Maybe. It's not over yet. Yeah, if we get back to my entry price, I'm probably just gonna stop this out too. Filters out noise, but bad for low time frames because new candles open in the middle instead of the high or low. Gotcha. So you use those sometimes, MBP? I usually trade on the 5 anyways, for the most part. And then, I scale through my different time frames on my trading view chart, which is on the side over here. So kind of got my trading view charts over here. I got, currently I have ES on the left, gold in the middle, and NQ on the right. But quite often I have YM in the middle. Uh-oh. Trouble. Yeah, I don't know. This isn't looking good for this trade. That's extra painful when you get edged like that, guys. Like, I can't believe that didn't take that order. It's like literally printed right to the level. So like, how did it not take the order? I guess maybe because there wasn't any selling volume on that level. It was only a buyer on that level, possibly. Oh, you don't use it anymore? Gotcha. Yeah, it's brutal, hey? Like, how the heck? I don't know. I feel like I got slipped on that order somehow.
Reimagined.
Like, the low of the candle says it's exactly the same price as my order. So, how that happens, I don't know. Yeah, if we can get back to my entry price, so I'll probably just try to stop this out. Break even-ish. Small loss or break even. Don't really like how we might still head lower here, but don't really like how we formed that wick in the end, right?
Music licensing reimagined.
So we got 5 people in my YouTube and 2 people in Randy's YouTube, and looking like 26 people in the X across the 3X channels that we stream to. So thanks everybody for tuning in. Make this whole thing worthwhile. It's good to have people to hang out with, even though we're not doing a whole lot. I'm getting edged on orders here.
Artlist.io.
Like, what the heck? How dare they? How dare they?
Artlist.io.
Well, let's hope we keep making a couple more bearish candles here, and then we'll at least get back to our entry price, hopefully.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
Let's put on our pole dancing music here.
Artlist.io.
I'll just put my YouTube channel in the chat here. If you guys, anyone who's in Randy's channel, if you want to come over and subscribe to my channel, you can
Music licensing
get those updates
reimagined.
when I do go live here. Looks like MVP, I think you're in Randy's channel right now. So I played hockey twice this week, and earlier in the week I took a puck in the face. I don't know, you probably can't really see right now, but I got a huge, like, well, it's not huge anymore. My lip was pretty huge because the puck just went
Artlist.io.
boom right in the chin. Luckily, it didn't hit my teeth, but have a pretty hard lump in my lip here from the impact. So then I went and bought a full face cage
Music
because
licensing
not looking to
reimagined.
have to get teeth surgery from playing hockey with friends, Go Flyers. Yeah, I love playing hockey.
Artlist.io.
So I was up until like 1 a.m. last night before I could get to bed because we had a 10:15 p.m. start on the game. I'm in Vancouver area, in British Columbia, Canada. So
Music licensing reimagined.
so for me, it's 8:40 a.m. right now. Market opens 6:30 for us here, and 9:30 for the East Coast, obviously. So Used to be a left winger. Nice. Yeah, I play right. I'm a righty. When I was younger, I was always a center, but I joined this team. They've been, you know, playing together for quite a few years, and they already had a bunch of center players. So I ended up just taking a wing position. Actually, I played also on my birthday on November 20th, and then I got a hat trick and an assist, so that was a pretty fun game. Then we give out like player of the game inside the team, and it's just like a beer, and then whoever wins player of the game has to bring a beer to the next game to give to the next player of the game. So I got player of the game that game. That was pretty cool.
Artlist.io.
Thank you. Thanks for the birthday wishes. Oh, coffee machine's shutting off. Don't freak out, it's not an alarm on your guys' side. Well, doesn't look like it's going to give me another chance here to get out, or is it? Let's see. Got another indecision candle there. But it doesn't need to pop up very much if it's going to stop me out here. And it looks like it might end up doing that. What time do we got here? I'm probably going to, I might end the stream here at 9, or which would be 12 East Coast. So in about 18 minutes or so, wrap up the stream. I'm really lacking some sleep from last night since I like played so late. You know, I was up till after 1 a.m. and then up at, you know, for the market open 6:30. So I got like basically I got about 5 hours sleep. I think it was like 1:30 before I went to bed. So, and then I was up at 6:30. I got the stream going a little bit late, a few minutes after market open. So kind of could benefit from getting a little nap in here before I gotta go on with the rest of my day. We don't have a holiday here in Canada, obviously, because it's you know, Thanksgiving in the States. Yeah, guys, I can't believe we got edged on that order. It's still bugging me. Like, what the heck, man? You know, I have half a mind just to cut this, just to take this, you know, $34 loss. But like, what kind of nonsense is that, man?
Music licensing reimagined.
That's just wrong. Don't go on tilt. Don't let a tilt come from that kind of shenanigans. Yeah. Looking like it might pop up here and stop me out, but so I got $27 risk times 2, so a little over $50 if it stops me out. Not the end of the world, but just, I mean, it was gonna be like a $40 winner,
Music licensing,
and it literally was $40, so I don't know how that happened, but only like about one more point left of room to stop me out here.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, unhappy shenanigans. Yeah, look at that. Are they gonna hold it down here? Hold it down there, sellers. Don't let them take you. Nah, it's probably just gonna pop up here. We've been making some like higher lows and stuff, and
Artlist.io.
you know, I only have like couple ticks above that high of that candle there. So it's yeah, looking like we're gonna get stopped out here, unfortunately. These shenanigans here.
Music licensing reimagined.
Never know though, might get lucky. Trading gods might say no. But that's pure hopium. Yeah, I usually don't like to trade gold. Gold's too heavy, you know? Gold's heavy, oil's slippery, natural gas is explosive. So usually stick to the futures of NQ and ES. That's if any of you guys don't know, the guy I stream with there, Nick, he's those are his funny lines that he likes to always say. Yeah, it's not looking good, guys. 2 minutes on this candle here. Maybe I should be given a little more space, but I just don't want to like.
Artlist.io.
I just don't want to. It's looking like it's gonna stop me out, even if I move it up. If I had it up here at the 88.5, looking like it wants to go there anyways. Currently. So my idea was to just stop it out here at this indecision candle. 2 ticks away there from the stop out. Here we go. Yeah, see, it would have taken me out there up at the 88s there. So shoot, that sucks. So it looks like we're going to be taking a $57 loss today on the stream. Is what it is, no big deal. Easy to get that back on a normal day. Today I wouldn't say, you know. Yeah, I'll be back live tomorrow. I'm pretty much on Monday to Friday for New York Open, and then I also stream live on Sundays at 6 p.m. East Coast, just for the market open on Sunday. Usually try to keep the size really small on the Sundays, just because, again, don't want to start the week off too like with a big red day. Made that mistake in the past, unless it's, you know, if it's looking like one of those days where it's just gonna grind all night, if there's been some good news over the weekend or something. Nice gap up and then continuation. But yeah, I probably should have reversed my trade somewhere in there. You know, I kind of knew it was going to stop me out, so I should have just reversed it earlier, and then we would have been up. Well, at least recovered the losses almost on that little pop right there.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Oh, that's too bad though. I can't believe we got edged on that. Like, it literally went exactly to the price. And then, you know, I was dragging my stop down. I should have just dropped it in there. I just thought, you know, it bounced up a little bit. I thought it might come back down a bit. And then, of course, now just up. And then now we're heading higher. I guess look at that though, that trend line I had drawn earlier. If I would have extended that, look at, it was actually perfect from that earlier trend line. And then once it broke, it just ripped right through there. They're like, no, you don't. Oh, no, you don't. $112 subscribers. Thanks, guys, whoever did subscribe. I think I went up by about six subscribers today. It's a slow grind, but it's all good. I've only been going live now on YouTube for 3 months, so thank you for that. Appreciate it. Hopefully I'll see you around some more.
Artlist.io.
What do you typically like to trade, and where are you from?
Music licensing reimagined.
NQ and gold. Nice. Yeah, I've made some nice trades on gold, and then at the same time it can be pretty dangerous sometimes. It really likes to revert a bit and then head in the direction it wants to go. You're in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Sweet. It's I'm not really sure geologically where that is. Obviously I think that's in the States, obviously, but relative to East Coast, where is that? East Coast and West Coast. Like, I'm on the West Coast, so it's it's 9 it's coming up on 9 a.m. here. Sorry, there's so many states in the US. I just
Reimagined.
2 hours west of Philly. Okay, nice. Very nice. And then, so you trade in prop firms, or you trade your own personal accounts?
Artlist.io. Artlist.io.
Well, that's not exactly how I wanted to finish the day. I just blew my eval on top one this morning. I'll restart with your code. Oh, thanks so much. Have you tried Lucid? I mean, definitely top one's good right now because they got 57.5% discount, right? So it has a killer discount right now. So it's probably one of the better firms with the discount code right now. Never heard of Lucid? Yeah, they're a relatively newer one. I think they've done a ton of payouts. Like, I think they're like $16 million in payouts or something. Let's see here. Where is my Lucid trading? This guy right here? Yeah, here we go. Oh, 10 million plus paid out to traders. They got 14,000 users. Average payout time is 15 minutes. And Trustpilot, they have a 4.8 out of 5. This rating went down a little bit recently because a lot of people started getting mad with the Project X outages and stuff. So I'm a realtor, so that's kind of like my main job. I'm also an entrepreneur. Like, I'm working on starting a new business right now, but I trade Monday to Friday and then Sundays also. But I wouldn't say I'm like a full-time trader. That's not like my main income. I do just, I do make a little bit of money from, affiliate codes and from trading and stuff. So it's just sort of like a side hustle. But my majority of my work is, real estate. And then I have also like a small farm with chickens and gardens and stuff. So sell eggs and some chicken meat and stuff like that. Keep busy. But yeah, I trade Lucid here. These are my Lucid accounts. I got 6 of them going right now. I copy trade all 6. I got one that's in a instant, like a funded, sim funded account, and then I got 5 evaluations that I'm trading, or test accounts as they call them. And I got 3 of them that are pretty close to passing here. This one's like about $250 away from passing. This guy is 400 away from passing, and this one is 600 away from passing. And then I added these 2 other accounts later. Those guys are, this one's at 1200, so almost halfway, and this one's just over a little over 1,000. So these guys, the last 2 accounts, are getting close to halfway. And then my the one that's a sim funded, I'm up 570 on that. So yeah, I trade Lucid, I trade Top 1 Futures, and then I also trade Take Profit Trader. So
Artlist.io.
Yeah, I love this. The main reason I started with the chicken situation is because just to like have that nice clean food, where it's been. We don't give antibiotics. They're free range. They walk around and eat bugs and dirt and grass and stuff. And then we also feed them organic feed, so they get like a blend of organic seeds or corn and whatever. So it's nice to know what you're eating and what they're eating, right? So yeah. Good times, And it's pretty fun. I like chickens. They're fun. They have, not much of a personality, but they do have different personalities. So it's kind of cool. Some of them are always like getting out of the yard and walking around in the, like, I have a fenced area for the chickens. Some of them like get out and always walk around, and then other ones, they just always stay inside their area. So it's kind of interesting. Like some of them are a little more adventurous than the other ones, I guess. Yeah, it's too bad that went from just missing my TP to a full stop there. So you reversed your Crohn's disease with diet. Oh, wow. That's amazing. I have a friend in high school, from high school, that she's got Crohn's disease. And yeah, it's from what I heard, it can be very painful, eh? So yeah, I mean, and it's a big problem with North America, right? Is we eat too much processed food, right? It's too available, and it's kind of the whole trap with the inflation on the dollar, right? For them to hide inflation on the dollar, they start making cheaper foods for us to eat, right? They inflate the dollar, but still give you some food that you can get at a cheaper price, so you don't notice the inflation so much. But then in the end, we end up eating all these bad processed foods. So if you can always just try to eat real foods, real vegetables, real meat, less of this whole processed stuff, it's definitely going to be a benefit to your gut biome and all that stuff, right? So totally agree with eating real foods. So yeah, preach. Hey, real robot. This is you're the Saskatchewan guy, right? I think you're Saskatchewan. if my memory serves me correctly. So I guess you're pretty stoked after that football game. I don't remember if I was talking to you after that game or not. So interesting story is, like Canadian people are pretty nice. My mom was sitting at the pub watching the football game. I ended up joining her after, but kind of felt a little awkward because when I did show up, she was sitting with some random guy just like chatting with them. So, I'm like, oh geez, I feel like I'm intruding on mom's date. But yeah, anyways, we went. I was sat there, watched the game for a bit. I had to stream live that day, so I ended up coming back and get, I didn't see the end of the game. And then they had like a raffle, like some gifts, and one of the gifts was like for the raffle was a Rough Riders sweater. So there was a lady sitting beside my mom, and I guess she kind of like overheard that my mom really likes Saskatchewan and that she was pretty happy about the win and everything. And then they did the whole raffle, and some random table won that sweater. So this girl, for no reason, went over there and offered to buy the sweater from these people and that table, and she was going to give it to my mom. So, and then not only that, but then the people were so nice, they're just like, no, what, just take it for free. So then the people who won it gave it for free to the lady who was going to buy it from them, who ended up bringing it over and giving it to my mom. So yeah, there's still nice people out there, But yeah, it was a pretty interesting story. Obviously my mom cried after that. She's like so touched by that. So and then I remember she had a couple friends over, and then she was telling the story, and again she like teared up like a week later about it. So it's like, there's still some nice people out there. Pretty awesome.
Music licensing reimagined.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap up the stream here, guys. I don't know. I don't know if you missed that trade there, the Real Robot, but I went short on this. Hope taking the break of this sort of this M-shaped. Typically, these end up going lower, so I ended up taking a short here. It went right exactly to my like take profit, but it didn't fill it. And then it bounced all the way back, ended up taking the full loss on it there, just slightly above this doji candle. So I ended up losing. Went from, should have been a winner, $40 winner, edged me to the tick. Like it was literally hit my order, but it didn't fill it. And then went back and took me out. So yeah, of course, I know. I'm not worried about it. It's just annoying. One of those annoying ones, right? Oh, you tried a long off the open and got stopped out right away? Yeah, no liquidity. The banks are closed on the turkey holiday, right? So yeah, is what it is. No big deal. We'll be back, and I'll give you guys a quick look at my calendar here on the month before we take off. So it's been a decent month. I'm up. I am trading multiple accounts, so this isn't all in one account. I have like all of my accounts are being tracked through TradeZella here. I'm up $55,430 roughly on the month. Mostly green here. Some better green days, some small green days, and I've been pretty good with keeping my red days pretty small, except for this day here. I can officially say I definitely tilted this day. Over traded. I kind of took a couple losses early, and then sort of wasn't following my rules after that. Sized up, took some more losses. This was actually over 4K at one point, and I still didn't stop trading. Got it back down to 3,100 and was like, okay, I need to stop. Like, I really need to stop. This is bad. Breaking all my rules. Over trading, oversizing, you name it, revenge trading. I was like, I entered a trade and I'm like, oh my God, I'm revenge trading right now. Like, what am I doing? Right. But anyways, came back pretty good. 2,000 on Tuesday, and then almost 800 on Wednesday, 430 on Thursday, and 500 on Friday. So ended up recovering that week from a pretty big red start on the week to a positive 700 on the week. So kind of trade slow and steady. I'm not sizing too much. I'm usually trading, usually on most trades around 3 micros, but on a few trades, if it's looking really good, going in my favor, I'll be adding up to like, around 9 or 10 at the most minis or micros, sorry, not minis. So yeah, and I trade VWAP and volume profile levels. So actually the last couple months have also been really good. So October up 6,300, almost 6,400. September up 6,500. So, and I did take a couple. This month was pretty good. I kept my stops or my losses pretty small. But if I look back at October here, I lost 5K on this day in 2 trades. I only took 2 trades that day. Both were losers.
Music licensing.
And hit max daily loss in all 6 of my copy traded accounts. So that's why that day ended up being so bad. All in my Lucid copy trading accounts. So is what it is. But losses definitely are unavoidable. So definitely read the book. The book Best Loser Wins. Right? They'll help you deal with those losses. I've listened to it twice. I like to listen to it as an ebook, and definitely some good stuff to take away from there. But yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in. We got 40 people right now. Looking like we got 10 in my YouTube channel. Please hit that like and subscribe button if you guys are in that channel. I'd love to see you guys in some of the future streams. I stream Monday to Friday for Market Open, and then also 6 p.m. on the East Coast. Can't speak right now. So if you are in my channel, appreciate the follow and the like if you are. Nice little way to give back on the day and all the work that we put in, just trying to help you guys with maybe some insight, or even just to hang out with anybody, right? Because trading is a pretty solo thing. So if you can find somebody that you can kind of hang out with online, that can help you just in general to help you formulate your biases on the day and whatnot. So, but yeah, thanks everybody. And we'll see you tomorrow. I'll be back live tomorrow morning for Market Open. I don't think tomorrow's going to be very good either. Chances are, because it's probably going to be bank closures and stuff again. But we'll have to see. Maybe we will have consolidated for long enough that we can, get a pop in one direction or the other. So, okay, guys, thanks a lot. Stay green. Have a good weekend. If you don't see me tomorrow, if I don't see you tomorrow, anyways, I'll be here. But yeah, take care, everybody. Have a good one.